So, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. I should have been more prepared, really, and put this light on instead of doing it right now. But there we go. Let's have some light on. There we go. We're sorted. We're good to go. But welcome back to Player Ratings. Your Player Ratings. So if you didn't know about that, where have you been? Because Player Ratings are now decided for by you guys by downloading the Flick app. The link is in the description. You can decide the player ratings between all of you. Then I make the video. That way, it's not a biased player ratings. It's not, oh, you've got an agenda. My agenda is Arsenal to win, and we fully did that last night. Fantastic performance, to be fair. Some really good playing performances from some individuals on the pitch as well. Thought David Luiz was superb. But we'll come more into that in a second. I want to divert your attention to a competition, a signed, framed Dennis Bergkamp t-shirt, the GOAT, the greatest Arsenal footballer I've ever seen. And if you want to be in with a chance to win the Bergkamp t-shirt, signed, sealed, delivered, framed to your door, download Flick, link downstairs in the description, scroll to the Bergkamp giveaway on the application, and in the bottom right of the app, you will see a little emote. Click on it and it comes up with loads. Put 2 of them in the chat and you're qualified. Monday night after the Liverpool game's finished, Liverpool-Arsenal, the winner will be announced. I don't pick it. That's out of my hands. But make sure you go and take part in that. And make sure you follow my Insta, LeeGunner82. But it was a fantastic performance last night. And I thought it was a very professional performance as well. When we see the starting 11, we're like, okay, Noah Aubameyang in the squad. Lacazette's on the bench. Eddie's up front. I thought he was superb last night, Eddie. And obviously Leicester didn't have Jamie Vardy, which always helps. But we did our jobs properly last night. 7 straight wins in all competitions, which is also very good. So, yeah, overall, a comfortable evening's work, which will keep the confidence going into a game up at Anfield on Monday, which, let's be real, is going to be a lot harder than Leicester away last night. But let's start off with the goalkeeper. Apart from nearly knocking out David Luiz, I think he made 1 save. I think that was all he made. Other than that, he had nothing to do. He does panic me at times, though. He really does. I'm not going to get on his case, but you guys have given him a 6 out of 10. A lot of you gave him a 7, but 37% of you gave him a 6. So 6 it is then. Let's move on to Maitland-Niles. I didn't even notice he was on the pitch for most of the game. I said this when I was with Chig on player ratings. If you want to see my full player ratings, go to Guna Eagle Eye. The link's downstairs. So if you have got time and you want to hear all of that, go and check that out. But I didn't see Maitland-Niles a lot on the pitch yesterday, which can be a good thing, but can be a bad thing. He wasn't getting taken apart, which is a good thing, but he wasn't overlapping Pepe, which is a bad thing. So, but listen, he kept a clean sheet. He was part of the defence that kept a clean sheet. You guys have given him a 6. I think I gave him less than that. I think I gave him a 5 actually, but you guys gave him a 6. Rob Holding, 6 for him as well. I thought he was pretty poor. I gave him a 4. I thought he was poor last night. I thought he was the worst of our centre backs. I thought he was shocking at times. Just doesn't fill me with any confidence. He was getting skinned at times as well. Him and Maitland-Niles at one point got absolutely put on toast. But David Luiz was my man of the match. I gave him 8 out of 10. You guys, however, voted him 7 out of 10, 58%. I thought he won everything. Maybe Leno, bosh, straight in the back of the head, woke him up and made him turn into a proper centre-back last night, because that was a really good performance from him. And he has had quite a few of them, hasn't he, recently? So, yeah, fair play to David Luiz. Let's move on to Kalazakharap. You guys are giving him a 5. I think that's a bit harsh. You lot are harsh, man. And this is where, I don't have an agenda, because I gave Bellerin man of the match the other day. I can't stand Kalazakharap, but even I gave him a 6. But you guys voted him 5 out of 10. 34% of the vote, 32% voted 6. This is cool. I like how we do this as well. So if you want to get involved for the next game, make sure you do. You also pick the starting 11s as well. So make sure you get involved with that app. Make sure you spam the chat for the Bergkamp competition, and make sure you get involved in the player ratings. It's sick. It's really cool, man. And big up everyone who has. Let's move on to Bukayo Saka. You guys, 44% of you have said 7 out of 10. Very close. 39% said 8. I think I gave him a 7. I'm sure I agreed with you. Yeah, I think I gave him a 7. And Mohamed El Neni, 7 out of 10, 40%. I think I gave him a 6. But listen, he was good. He was all right, wasn't he? Just pinging it about. It was like watching a prime Iniesta. Just pinging the ball about. Who needs Thomas Partey? Who needs Thomas Partey? Joseph Willock. I thought he was shocking. I think I gave him a 3. You guys, however, have given him 49% on a 5. And I don't know what it is with that lad, but he just doesn't ever seem to improve. It's really frustrating. It's like you still do the same things wrong that you were doing wrong under Emery. It's like, what are you not taking in, bruv? Because obviously Arteta's telling you. But there you go. Nicola Pepe. You guys are giving him a 7, 36%. That was close, that was as well. That was very close. 35% said 6. 36% said 7. I thought he was shocking. And other than that little mazy run for the goal, which hit the post, hit the defender and went in, I don't think that's enough to warrant giving him more than a 4. I thought he was shit. I really did. And you know I rate Pepe. I thought he was crap. Somebody who wasn't crap last night was Reece, the Farm Foods Awobi, as I named him. And he was really good last night. 38% of you are giving him a 7. And we move on. And no, let me just come back to Reece, actually. What I liked about Nelson yesterday is he got the ball and he was direct. There's been a lot of times where Reece Nelson gets the ball, yeah, and he just runs around in circles and passes backwards. Yesterday, he was direct. I rate that. Do it more often, man. Do it more often. Hopefully, he plays the next game. I know he will, but you never know. Eddie Nketiah, what a performance from that boy last night. 40% of you are giving him 8 out of 10. I think I gave him 7 or 8. I think I gave him 8, actually. I did. I gave him an 8. But I gave Luiz man of the match. He is your man of the match by the looks of it. I think he's the only one who's scored an 8. So, yeah, Eddie Nketiah is your man of the match. William, 5 out of 10. Bellerin, 6 out of 10. Ceballos, 5 out of 10. And Mikel Arteta, you've given a 9 out of 10. Wow, there you go. Well, it was a clean sheet. It was a good performance. And we were never under pressure, really. Eddie Nketiah was always a threat. Up against Wes Morgan, I thought that was going to be a bit of a hard one. For Wes Morgan's big lad, tall, physical, experienced. Eddie Nketiah ended him, man. Finished his career. I think he realised when he went home last night, he was probably asleep just like that because he must have been shattered chasing after Eddie all night. So, well done to Eddie last night, man. Listen, I ain't going to get carried away about these youngsters after a couple of games, but Eddie's looking all right at the minute. Yeah, there we go. If you didn't take part in the player ratings, leave yours downstairs in the box for comments. If you haven't taken part in the Bergkamp competition for one more time, you've got until Monday, and the entries are valid if you put 2 emotes in the Bergkamp chat on the Flick app. Make sure you download it. Link is in the description, along with my Instagram. So make sure you please go and check that out. I will be back with a Premier League transfer update. There'll all be uploaded videos, no streams today. So yeah, make sure you check them out. But what was I going to say? Yes, Premier League video. Then I'll be back again about 6. Then I'll be back again about 9:30. But they will all be uploads today. So all have a wonderful day, whatever it is you're doing. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you to the 30,000 people who showed bare love last night on the watch along. And thank you to everyone who subscribed off of the back of that. I do appreciate that. And everyone who watched on Facebook and Twitch. I appreciate you guys too. But all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Laters, peeps.